on to your June 2021 messages from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I like this. I like it a lot. All right. So it looks like you have come out of a feeling of being out in the cold or abandoned, it feels like, right? There's that energy, but then it's in reverse. So it's feeling like you belong somewhere. Like you also have the Death card. So there's been a transformation, right? There's been a change. There's absolutely positively been a change. This is a phoenix, right? So every time that the phoenix needs to regenerate, right? So the legend goes, they catch fire. Okay. So as I'm looking at this, I am seeing it's almost as though on your mind, in your thoughts, it's sort of like you're circling around in your mind, right? The thought of someone who you feel like cheated you or may have just actually robbed you. This is an older person than you. And this is an older, this is an older male energy. And you feel like you got ripped off. Yep. And it is on your mind. And I don't know if somebody knew about it. It feels like it was a scheme or a scam of some sort. Oh, somebody just straight up lied, huh? It's like on the way to Grandma's house, there's the wolf. And the wolf says, you know, I'm not a wolf. And you're like, you're a wolf. No. And while they're trying to explain to you how they're not the wolf, someone else comes and they're like, yeah, I can tell you all about, you know, how this person isn't a wolf. No. Yeah, they're great. And then you look at this person and the wolf reaches into your basket and takes your muffins because you're listening to this person. It's almost like a scheme of some sort, right? They were wearing a false face, or you saw through it and then they had someone else. It's almost like there's more than one person involved. So tell me about this person. It's like a new opportunity. It doesn't have to be like, you know, it's almost like a new venture, a new opportunity, a new chance. It may have been something that you were interested in or you were seeking, right? But this person, I mean, it's almost like they had a whole setup going, right? But this is... Okay, so this happened and now you are forever changed. You know what I mean? This may have occurred, but that's neither here nor there, okay? That happened in the past, all right? You're on your path. You're on your journey. You're now this newer, evolved, smarter individual. But yeah, I'm going to say it's something that you really wanted, and it was a new shiny thing. Or a new business, and this person just, does seem like there was a scheme afoot. And there was more than one person, but this particular individual was the front man, I guess, or the person who the person who dealt, yeah, they're the front man, but they're also the person who like sold the thing, right? They are the person, they're the linchpin here, because this is something new that would have been wish fulfillment for you. So this person, you know, they're just like, yes, Spirit, thank you. There is a, the Minoan alphabet has recently been deciphered, okay? And one of the things that they discovered was that the original Minoan alphabet was no longer used. They changed their whole alphabet, their whole written language, because of a Ponzi scheme. Well, I don't think it was a Ponzi scheme. But it was a scheme. It was a confidence scheme. Okay, you know, where, you know, one person would say, "Hey, could you do this for me? We need to hide some money, and you know, we're legitimate. We know you're legitimate. We just need you to give us something as a token of good faith, you know, and then we will give you this money to hold for us. But we have to know, you know, that you are who you say you are, and that you have, you know, that this is legit. So we need you to prove it, and then and I do believe it was supposed to be like a royal prince that was under siege and needs a place to hide their money. So if you could send your caravan and house all of this money for us, but, you know, and we will take into possession X, Y, and Z as a show of good faith, you know. That collapsed the whole alphabet, a whole written language. It was a Ponzi. It was a confidence scheme. Excuse me, I keep saying Ponzi. If this was a Ponzi, I'm sorry. Confidence scheme, that's what Spirit's leading me into. Like, this was a, hey, I got this thing, don't you want it? It would have been wish fulfillment for you. It would have been a new wish fulfillment for you. But no. And it's on your mind. It's on your mind. You were thinking about it. You know, it's almost like it's part of, you know, the things that you wanted in life, or it's one of them, or it's hindering you from moving forward. But now you will not have this problem anymore, because remember, you transformed that energy. You're no longer that. That's over. That abandonment, that loss, that, you know, that's done. You now are entering into a new phase, okay? All right. Okay, let's see. Ooh. I'm sorry. Because I'm looking at this, and then I see the jail card, and I see a gift, and I'm like, okay, so you went to court. This person, you know, they got their comeuppance, and you got the gift. Like, you got your money back. It was presented to you, okay? Because you're here, right? And it's like, you went to court, you had your day in court, that person goes to jail, you get your money back, or whatever it is, you get it back. So, I don't know, maybe it was Bitcoin and not cash, but you get it back. It's restored to you, right? Or that person going to jail is the gift to you. Because somebody goes to jail, somebody gets decided against, you know. And looking at this, I'm like, ooh. Okay, so you have your day in court. This person has their moment where they are revisited for the thing that they have done, okay? You get the gift, or you get the outcome that's positive. You either get your money back, you get your whatever resource it is that this person took, you get it back, okay? Because something that you didn't see before becomes very apparent, and it's almost like it's a small threat, right? It's a small threat or a small promise of retribution somehow, you know? It's like, I may only have one match, but I can make an explosion. Right? Yes. It's like, I didn't see this before, but I'm telling you right now, I will do some damage. I seem like I'm very tiny and I can't do very much, but you don't know who I know, and you don't know what I'm capable of, and that leads you to, I still love the prison as a gift. I love it. I love that. I've not ever seen that before. You know, somebody goes to jail and that's the gift. That's an unusual gift, Pisces. Although, every Pisces I know would think that was a good gift. They would want their money back, though. So let's have both, huh? In our expectations, we should not say either or. We should say both. This and that. Right? Okay. Now listen. Oh boy. So, the 10 of Cups. So you're in a good place. It's not like this bankrupted you, thank God. I don't see poverty. I do see poverty. Hold on. You're in a good place, okay? You have some things that you need to sort out within yourself, okay? You really do. Like, how did this deception occur? Was it because this person was good looking? Was it because, you know, you got convinced? Was it a confidence scheme? Did you not see through it? Like, how did this impoverish you? Because there's poverty here. And then there's the person who is your person. It's almost as if how the deception occurred is because of poverty, is because someone lacks something. So it's almost like it's either you or your person. They have an issue with money. I'm going to say you or your person because this says main man, right? So if you are a lady, then this would be your person who would be a man. But if you are a male and you were watching the show, this would be your lady person, right? It's almost like your person has a problem with money, right? Because there's the main person and your main person and then the poverty. And it's almost as if they're, I don't think you have the poverty. But I do think, I can see it. I see that this person, your person, has that. And the reason that they have that, it could be multifold. That's fine. It's not that. It's that your person just pretends. They pretend because, you know, it looks like you have everything together. You have, they're singing that song, you know? You're the girl who has everything. And maybe that's why the pretense. Okay. So that's where the pretense, and I don't think they're pretending to you, right? I just don't think that you see how that affects this person. Like this is a child in poverty, so your person may have been impoverished as a child, and they're trying to misdirect you on how much that affected them. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, I think you may think you know how this poverty, yeah, I don't think you know. I think this, maybe they've never led you to believe how impoverished this situation was, or how impoverished their childhood was, because now they're presenting as an equal, but that's still there. And maybe that's something that you have to look within about, because they shouldn't have to misrepresent themselves. And you being the person who, according to spirit, has everything, you know, they shouldn't have to misrepresent themselves or this situation. Okay. Let's move on to your final row. We have a cup of love. Ace of Cups. So a new love offer. I do see marriage here. I do see problems at work. It's almost like, okay, so it's almost like this isn't just job. This is like occupation, like the career you choose, or the vocation, yeah, right? It's like the thing, right? There's something there that's not healthy. It's like the timing's off, it's too public, or the timing in the public, or, you know, this really feels like, and I'm just gonna say it, it's like it's like a .com bubble thing. You know how the computer industry took a nosedive, right? It doesn't say what it is. So let's say, I read an article the other day, never thought I'd ever read this, but there was a surgeon in Canada. He was American, he went to Canada, he was happy, he had a good life, they had his wife and himself, they had a new baby, they'd had a big family, you know, the whole thing. And then the coronavirus happened and hospitals shut down. There were no surgeries unless they were emergent. So that put a surgeon out of work. And he was quite shocked. It's almost like that. It's almost like it's the timing. It's something about the timing and the public. You know, it's those two are tied together. They're linked. And that causes your chosen vocation, career, and it's not, it wouldn't be something like, you know, fast food or, you know, jobs, things that you could do very quickly. It would be something that you would have to have gone to school for. You would have to be educated or highly trained to do. But the thing that causes the problem, the thing that would cause the hiccup or the stagnation or the delay, but it almost is like it just stops. There is a, you know, it's just, it goes badly. It has to do with timing. It has to do with like a destined timing. There's something here, and it has to do with the public, and I have no idea what it is. It's almost like there's another shutdown. I don't know. It just feels like it's the timing And it has to do with a public place. It has to do with the public. It has to do with something very visible by everyone. Okay? Don't know what this is. But it feels like that. Okay. New love, Queen of Pentacles, and a marriage. So, maybe you have had this conversation, you have looked within yourself, you are in a good place, and you guys move forward, and it's almost like there's a whole new love affair. This person is able to, it seems like it's new, because now, you know, you and this person are on a better playing field. You sort of simpatico. Okay, that's one way to look at it, because you show up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you are in a good place. You are, you know, able to manifest. You are like I said, you know, the Queen of Pentacles has the Midas touch. She has the Oprah effect almost, you know. And there's a marriage here. It's like things are able to move forward, or they're not, and or you look at it as a committed situation, or you are now looking at this as a committed situation, or you're now seeing this in a different way, or maybe you're scrutinizing this. Maybe you're investigating it. You're looking at it as, how is this going to work? They're bringing to my mind something. I was watching a documentary, and it was a divorce lawyer who said this. He said, most people speak more to each other about what kind of cake they're going to have at their wedding than what kind of marriage they're going to have. And that almost feels like that. Like talking about what kind of marriage, what kind of committed situation is this? So if it's not new love, and it is love that becomes new because new things occur, new things come to light, which would explain the Hermit, okay? You move forward and you're very detailed about what kind of commitment this is going to be. What kind of relationship this is going to be. If not marriage, then what kind of situationship? What kind of committed, devoted, because this is a marriage card. So this is, if it's not marriage, it's going to be marriage-like, okay? Handfast-like. You know, it's deeply committed. There are vows that get spoken here, okay? So, looks good. Come on, Spirit, come on. I really do want to know about this toxic or sick or, you know, ill-fated career choice, like, or career moment. It doesn't feel like it's a career choice. It feels like the timing and what it's like. It's just a public, yeah. And then there's a loss. It's not a big loss. It's a small loss, but there's a loss here. It's like you either lose time. You know, because timing is the thing here. You lose time on this because of the public health situation. You lose time. Something has to be sacrificed here. Thank God it's not money. You lose time due to this. public health situation, because there's the public, there's the health, there's the time, there's the loss, the small losses, and sacrifice. So the small losses will have to be sacrificed due to this. I do like the gift of prison. I've never seen that before, so good luck. And how dare someone ever try to take what belongs to you? Now that you're a total phoenix, breathe fire on them. Get them, Pisces. How dare they? I'm outraged by that behavior. Cheaters never prosper. And we will revisit this next time. Until then, have a good month, Pisces. Bye.